Hi, it's your girl Hope Shantae, and you are here with the pink mic, and we are here to connect again for another amazing episode. Today, I wanted to catch up with you guys a little bit, and you guys, I really want to do my best to always be talking about things that make sense, that are very present, that are very right here, and that are very right now. Here I am on a Sunday, getting ready for work, my 9 to 5. And while I don't hate my job, I hate going to a 9 to 5, and I hate going somewhere 5 days a week out of my house because I love my house. I love my house and I never want to leave. So I was like thinking, we should really chop it up today about how to survive a job you hate, however that may be for you, right? And so, why do I want to talk about this? I thought this would be so great because it's like me and my friends, we really pride ourselves on working and being, like successful and all the good things. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you are excited and bubbly like you are going on a vacation. And so, as opposed to, bringing my energy down and kind of being down about having to get up and go to work and start another work week, I thought I would try to come up with a solution. I'm always trying to figure out how to fix something that I'm already having to do. I'm forced to do. I have to do it. So let me try to figure out how to make it work for me. And so I thought I would come up with a few things that we collectively could implement that's easy, it's doable, and it will definitely make a difference. And so how to survive a job I hate. You guys, we gonna be at this job. If like me, I work 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. I even sometimes work Saturdays. It may be once or twice a month. And so one of the things I can do to survive is create friends that you can look forward to seeing. I am very adamant that I don't like to mingle work friends outside of work. But while I'm here, I'm like, who's in this building? What is their story? What do they do? And so when I have time, I like to kind of just hang with people or do a little bit more talking than normal. To kind of engage myself and just kind of learn who's around me. When you know who's around you, you don't feel so much like a stranger and you don't feel so much alone. And that is a big deal. Big deal. You don't feel like a stranger and you don't feel so alone. I'm telling you, I've been at jobs to where I didn't want nothing to do with nobody. And I just was like, I'm just here to get a check and go home. And while that very much, okay, let's be clear, that is very much still my mindset, I want to make it a little bit more enjoyable. And there's nothing like going somewhere where you know somebody's there that you like, and that you get along with. So you feel like you have somebody to hang with. You know what I mean? While you're there. Y'all both are there. I'm sure they aren't excited about being there 9 to 5. Now, there are those people, y'all, good and darn well, that you will never want to be friends with on or off the clock. And those are the ones that you just don't deal with. And I don't. And I won't. And I will never feel no pressure to do it. But there are those people that you get to learn and exciting to know their history, and also learn from other people. Oh, why are you in this field? How long have you been in this field? Blah, 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 all of the things. It really creates just that bond, like learning what you and other people have in common. Because more times than not, we are so much more alike than different. And it is extremely exciting to know that someone who I've never met, doesn't look like me or have my hair or whatever our differences are, we have more in common than not. And just learning what our commonalities are, it makes it a little easier. It's nice to have someone to say bye to at the end of the day and hello to in the morning. Okay, next tip of how to survive a job that you hate. Lean into what you bring to your work besides what you do. So I know that I was hired to be a program assistant. I do that. I feel like I do it very well, actually. But besides that, you guys, I have a great disposition. I also am a fashion girl, and I look forward to looking really cute at work and trying to make the most of my work attire and my work aesthetic. And so I'm always in the closet, like, how can I revamp this dress, this hair, these shoes? What can I do? It's just a great way of starting a conversation. You'd be surprised how that red leather jacket starts a conversation with someone you've never spoken to in the building. Oh my God, I used to have that jacket when I was in the third grade. My dad bought it for me because I begged him for it. Like, a lot of stuff happens when you a lot of great conversations come from things when you kind of show up more of yourself to bring more happiness or lightness to the work environment outside of the actual work that you do. We all have great traits, great qualities, great this, great that. And I think that when I feel excited about showing what I chose to wear to work and who else may have this piece or have that piece, it's so exciting. Super side note, there's someone at my job, this beautiful woman who I've never met in my life. And when I tell you, we have shown up as twins 4 times. 4 times we've shown up as twins, the same color scheme and everything. It has blown our mind. So because of that, and we're both fashion girls. So because of that, we go looking for each other every day to see if we match again. So do you know what I mean? So it's super light, but it just brings another level of commonality and conversation and almost like a distraction to the workload that you already have. We all are going to be stressed at some point, regardless of how much you love your job. And so what can I do to bring some sort of lightness, happiness, something different to talk about outside of the workload or the supervisor? The other thing is, as I mentioned on another video, is how to survive a job you hate. Be excited about how you're looking. So I said my thing is fashion, so it kind of coincides with this, but everyone has their own look. Your fashion sense is a reflection of you, and it tells your story in more ways than one. So decide on the outfits that really represent you and that are within the work attire requirements. Like, really do you to show up as your best self. And you'd be surprised at the people who stop by to speak to you because you really showed up in your best outfit, something that reflects you, and it just kind of make your day a little lighter. It does something for everybody. Can't quite say what it is, but it definitely does something. And how the last but not least tip, you guys, give yourself time to just be. I have struggled way worse in past times than these days to be on time. I learned firsthand how to be late, and late some more. And I, over the years, learned that being late, it throws my entire day off. Because I'm late getting up, I'm late moving, I'm late rushing out the door, I'm late in traffic, I'm late running in the door, I'm having to make excuse for what happened. And then you set a precedence that you can't be trusted to be on time. And then it creates frustrations in yourself and with other people. And it just is not a good look. And so what I decided to start doing is, instead of, my mindset was, why be on time to go to a job that I hate? That was a terrible way of looking at it. What I started doing was, let me get up early to make time for me. I'm a very sexy, sensual girl, and I like to be feminine and I like to be flowy. And so how else can I do that if I'm running behind late? It's not good for my energy. It's not good for my stress. It's not good for the flow of my day. And so I wake up early so that I have time to lay there and just be. And just think about everything or think about nothing. Talk to God, journal, pray, take my time making a beautiful cup of coffee. Mind you, I have a ton of great cups that I love to choose from. I mean, it's a whole thing, but that's another story for another. The cups are a thing. You hear me? And so I take my time choosing my cup, making my coffee. Like I swear, even the sound of the coffee dripping, and pouring the coffee and adding the creamer and sitting on the couch. I usually open my patio door because I can hear the birds chirping 365 days a year. It just does something for me. There's another entity outside of me that wakes up every morning. The birds wake up every morning, and I don't think they're stressed about it. So I don't want to be stressed about it either. So I like to sit on my couch with my coffee. I may turn on the music depending on my mood, and I just kind of zone out and vibe out. And then I give myself time to kind of just saunter around the house while getting dressed, do my hair and my makeup. My outfit was out the night before. And so I take my time and I get out of the house and I go to work and I start my day light and fresh. It has changed my life. It changed my life. And there's no doubt that it won't do the same for you. If your thing is not coffee, if you feel more relaxed when you take a hot bubble bath, get up an hour earlier to run that bath water. Have the bubble bath laying on the side of the tub with the towel set on the toilet for you to just get up and run the bath water and just get in there. Looking forward to the bath, enjoying yourself because you want to pamper yourself before you leave your home to go into work. You guys, these things sound so, whatever, loosey-goosey, but they can make a world of difference if you commit to the journey of implementing these things. It starts in your mind first. You could hate it and think there's not a good idea and still follow the steps and get no results. It's because you didn't decide in your mind that you're choosing to want to do better, to have more for yourself. And so I just am going to do my best to start thinking about more content like this. And I really, really, really hope this was beneficial to you as it was for me. I actually feel even better even recording this because I'm excited to do these things. And I will actually follow up with what I did and how it benefited me. So you guys, please go and drop down in the comment section and let me know what you do or what you're gonna do and how it benefited you so that we can maybe implement some of each other's tips and go back to and see how it works for us. I hope this was a good video. I absolutely love you and I will see you next video, okay? Bye.